Hey everybody, this is Christopher Raphael.
And Kalyn Raphael.
We're here to talk a little bit about one of our favorite things to do, and that is our upcoming power journey to the sacred sites in Mexico.
We will be, for this journey, heading to two magical and transformative places, both of which are a place where people become who they truly are. Teotihuacan is known as the place where man, or woman, becomes God.
And San Miguel de Allende is a beautiful colonial town in Mexico. We spent about 6 weeks there earlier this year, and we just had a magical time. There are many people who go there because there's something about the place, the energy. It's on a type of vortex, you could say, where your true self, who you authentically are, comes to the surface and you begin to live that life.
So, what that's like is as you're in San Miguel de Allende, you find yourself sort of getting into a groove with life, getting into a flow. You find that everything's just fine, that there's no rush, that there's a lot of beauty, that life just is blossoming, and it's just magical as you are becoming more of who you are instead of who you're trying to be.
When we went down there last time, Kalyn brought a group of women. She was doing a women intensive down there, and it was amazing to me. I didn't participate in the women's intensive, but it was amazing to me to see how these women had transformed and how they had this inner joy coming to the surface and the creative expression that was coming. It was just a wonderful thing to see.
Even some weekend visitors that came at a different time while we were there experienced and felt the magic. It is truly a wonderful place with something hiding behind every door and every corner.
You have beauty. There's a huge artist colony there. A lot of artists have come there. Many people who live there that are foreigners, they came, from Europe and the U.S. and Canada and other places. Some of them have been there for over 30 years. It's a difficult place to leave because of the magic that's there.
And so when people can, they move.
What we're going to be doing on our power journey is the first part of the journey is going to be spent in San Miguel de Allende, and we're going to be doing energetic processes and dissertations to help you contact that authentic self so that you can live in the flow of that authentic self and really tap into that magical life that is possible when you're in that flow.
And that part of you is authentic, it's natural, it's there. It's just a matter of connecting with it. It's just a matter of knowing it, just a matter of letting it out. So that is what our initial start in San Miguel de Allende is going to do. Then we'll be taking a trip to Teotihuacan.
In Teo, as we affectionately call it, Teo is an amazing site. For those of you who are familiar with Don Miguel Ruiz, who's the author of the best-selling book, The Four Agreements, Teo is his favorite place. He's been there countless times. We actually went there with Don Miguel a couple times. We're certified teachers of Don Miguel Ruiz. And he actually married Kalyn and I.
That's right, on top of a pyramid.
On top of a pyramid in Teotihuacan. It's just an incredible, magical place.
Teo is one of the largest pyramid sites because it isn't just one pyramid, but it's several pyramids. It is also one of the only sites wherein there's a pyramid of the sun and a separate pyramid of the moon. Generally, these are one period or one inside of the other. So Teo has a different layout. In addition to that, it has the Quetzalcoatl.
And the Quetzalcoatl is a serpent that has two heads. The whole theme of Teotihuacan is to be reborn. You enter the Quetzalcoatl's mouth on one side, and the Quetzalcoatl spits you out, leaving all the old behind and leaving with you with that authentic self.
With your God self.
With your God self. And maybe you can tell them what Teotihuacan means.
The place where man becomes God.
The place where man becomes God. It's a magical place, and those of you in the Mystery School who are watching this, the Toltec Mystery School, who've been on power journeys before, know just how magical these journeys are. The energy we tap into and are able to unlock in the pyramids is just incredible.
It's something else.
And we're very excited this time to go to Teotihuacan because it is one of the first pyramids that we went to where we tapped into this magical energy. And so far we haven't taken our group there yet, and we're looking forward to it because we've been there several times. And it's just an incredible magical place.
And this is the year for it. This is a year to become who you truly are, a year to get into your flow and to connect with your source energy. So we just couldn't be ending the year on a better note.
The way that the site is huge. The pyramids are huge, particularly the Sun Pyramid, and the Moon Pyramid's just beautiful. And you begin by walking down this long avenue. They call it the Avenue of the Dead. And as you begin, you slowly walk down and you head toward the Moon Pyramid, which is off in the distance. And as you do each step of the way, the reason why they call it the Avenue of the Dead is that you slowly release and leave that old false self behind. And as you get to the Moon Pyramid, you're reborn back into that authentic self. So that magic in Teotihuacan and the magic of San Miguel de Allende are aligned. They're all about coming to your true self and living from that place, so you live by the laws of self, which those of you in the Mystery School know is an incredible way to live.
This is going to be a truly wonderful journey, and because it's in Mexico and because it's in the heart of Mexico where Teo is, it's going to be one of the most economical ones we've taken too. So don't miss out. We're going to have a great time.
Don't miss out. San Miguel de Allende is a beautiful town. It's a colonial town. It's all cobblestone streets. There's everywhere you look, the colors are amazing. And as Kalyn said, we're doing this very economically because we negotiated with the hotel so that we could get a group of people in there that are right down at the center of the city. Now the hotel does fill up very quickly because we're going to be there at the end of the year, right at the end of December, right after Christmas, and that's when all the festivities happen in Mexico. And the hotel's they all get booked up solid. So if you want to stay with the group, right down where all the action's happening for an incredible price, you're going to want to register now. Otherwise, you can always come at a later date or register at a later date. We don't know if we'd be able to get you into the same hotel, but there are lots of hotels around. You just may have to walk a little bit further. But you really need to experience San Miguel de Allende. You really need to experience what it's like being in Mexico around these festive holidays. And you really need to experience the magic of Teotihuacan and what it's like returning to who you truly are so that you can live from that place.
Absolutely.
We'll see
We
you
look
there.
forward to seeing you.
Bye.